Wait guys, Mr. Lu here. This season, we got a new ADS transition animation in Car Mobile, but I know a lot of you hate this feature and say it makes ADS slower. So in this video, I'll break down this new feature, find out why it makes ADS feel slower, and share some of my thoughts that I think will make this feature better. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's take a look at the ADS animation from last season. The old animation is divided into two parts. One part is sprint to ADS, and the other part is normal ADS. In the first part, the gun model goes from the left to the right, back to the hipfire position. In the second part, the model goes from the right to the center, with the same ADS animation as standing still. But although we got a new transition animation, the new animation is still a two-part animation. Only the mid position has changed from the hipfire position to a manually set position between running and ADS. And the ADS animation has changed from the normal hipfire ADS to a linear animation. And here's the problem. Although the actual ADS speed is unchanged, but in the old animation, when the ADS is about to complete, the gun model is already in a position where it feels like you can aim and shoot. Or you could say the ADS speed feels a bit faster than the actual data. But since the new animation is linear, so the gun model only reaches the center when the actual ADS is complete. Let's take Striker 45 as a more obvious example. At this point, the gun model has already reached the center. Feels like the ADS is complete, but compared with the new animation, the gun model wasn't even lifted. Let's talk about another issue. As I mentioned earlier, the ADS animation is still a two-part animation. Only the mid position changed to a manually set position between running and ADS. But the sprint to ADS on each weapon is relatively short, so this part of the animation is fast. But every gun has different ADS speed, so on a gun with a slower ADS, there will be a fast sprint to ADS animation and suddenly turn into a linear ADS animation. It just feels clunky and weird. But it's just a simple problem with the animation curve. We can solve it by speeding up the curve's beginning and gradually slowing down its end. So the ADS animation will have a smoother transition with the sprint to ADS animation, reduce the clunkiness, and allow the gun model to reach the center sooner. This will make the ADS animation feel faster and smoother. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comment down below. And if you want to see more FPS content, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!